Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to do the April closeout. So I will be going over what I spent the last week of April, as well as what I've spent the entire month. Once I'm done doing that, we will take all the money out of the envelopes and see how much is left for rollover. So if you're interested in watching, stay tuned. These are the expenses for the week of April 24th until April 30th. So I'm just going to start in order as I usually do in my notebook. And the first one would be housing and utilities, which is nothing. Next one is groceries. Groceries, I've spent $5.26, that is $31, and 21 is $52. If you see this, you'll see it over here too. I realized that in my cash stuffing, I had included an extra 15 because of my my Wi-Fi bill went up and I forgot to adjust the numbers here. So it's 144. Next, I spent $25 on gas and $10 on laundry. Eating out, there was nothing. Miscellaneous, nothing. So I didn't spend anything. Giving was $10. My daughter, nothing, but I did spend $8. Let's add this up to see how much we spent this week and how much we have left. $274. Okay, so now we are going to take the money out of these envelopes, not the ones with the dots. If they have the dots, that means that I spent cash. Okay, let's do, we said 52 in groceries. So let's go to groceries. $20, $40, $50, $51, $52. So this goes back to the bank to pay off the card. And then I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, $103 remaining. This goes to rollover, but this goes to the ones and the fives. We'll check that at the end. Gas, I spent $25. And that's honestly because I haven't done Instacart in like 2 weeks. So I actually have like 10 bucks left. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This goes to the card. This is rollover. Laundry, I used the 10. Eating out, I had nothing left. Miscellaneous, nothing left. Giving, I have $10 left. I spent 10, so this is also rollover. A's wants, she has $5 left. So I have to make sure this is definitely going into her savings, so I have to note that. And this would go into my wants envelope in my sinking funds. I have $2 left. I was talking to Plan with Elisa G, and we were talking about scratch offs, because that's my one thing. I do like playing those scratch offs, and I've never won big, but I know my mom won. She wins like $100, $50, and one time she even won $1,000 on a scratch off. But I tried and nothing. I didn't win. I spent $8. I lost $8, so I have 2 left. So that's it for this. Now on to my sinking funds. For sinking funds this week, I spent $100 for an emergency visit for the vet. My dad and I split it. My dad didn't want to split it, but I still gave him $100 towards that. He's okay. He's recovering. Next one was $34 for clothes. I bought dresses for my daughter, and then I bought a couple gifts, and that was $30 right there. So let's take the money out of these 3 envelopes. Actually, we're not taking out of the 3 because the Cowie's envelope, my dog that lives with my parents, that was cash. So I gave my dad the $100. So we're only taking out of clothes and gifts, and clothes was $34. $20, $30, $31, $32, $33. I need change. Okay, right here. So 20, 30, 35 goes to the bank, and I took the $1. So now in clothes I have 50, 100, 150, 151, 152, 153, $154. Now for gifts. Gifts, I have to remove 30. $20 and a 10. 20, 30. In gifts, I have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 310, 320, 330, 335, 36, 37, 38, $338. Okay, so let's see how much money is going to the bank. I have to deposit 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. $141 is going back to the bank. Let's sort it out. So this is my rollover, including these $7 that go into my daughters and my wants. $5 savings challenge, $5, $10, $15, $20 goes to the fives. I haven't counted this, and I'm not going to count it either. I'm not sure when to count it, but that's so far what I've saved. And, oh, actually, oh wow, these actually go into my sinking funds too. L is for luxury, B is for me, and D is for my brother. I almost forgot to take out the money from here. So for rent, PSE&G, my cell phone, which I still have credit, so I think next month for sure. Okay, so let's make sure, yep, all of these are empty now, except for deposit. Okay, so my actual rollover is going to be, let's see, this is from our wants that goes into our sinking funds next month. This is from the rollover from my variable expenses. This was going to go in the $1 challenge, but it's not because this goes into luxury, my wants, and my brother's. And then here I have, okay, this goes here. So we have 20 and 2 more, so that's $30 that goes into the $5 savings challenge. Let me just include that here. Let's check those dollar bills real quick. This one is an A, it goes to my daughter, B and D. So this goes into sinking funds too. Goes there. This one goes into my $1 savings challenge. So only $1 this time. Okay, so now let's count this. The rollover is 50, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 190, 200, 220, $230. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5 is 13. So 200, so 230 plus 13, then it's $243. I said 243, I hope that's correct. I'm just going to complete the difference and I'll be right back. Okay, so I thankfully was able to do the zero base budget again, because if not, that would have bothered me and this video would have taken forever. But okay, I did it. I think I'm just gonna leave the video like this, and I'm just going to record my rollover video as a separate video, or I might add it into my side hustle stuffing. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Bye.